Welcome to the Gals Guide podcast. Join us on an adventure to get to know famous and infamous women from around the world. Each of our presenters has a pick. Is she ancient history? Is she breaking news? Is she safe for work? Well, that's up to each presenter. All we know is that...
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
It is a new month at the Gals Guide podcast, and we are continuing our research in the Americas. But as we continue our around the world adventures, we're learning about South American gals. So South America is a continent made up of sovereign states and territories and islands, and the biggest ones are Brazil and Argentina and Peru. So let me introduce you to my traveling companions for this month. First up, she is head librarian at Gals Guide and El Presidente of Gals Guide. It's Bonnie Fillenworth, everybody! Yay! Bonnie, introduce yourself to the good people.
My name is Bonnie Fillenworth, and I do paintings of women throughout history. And I took French instead of Spanish.
Oh, this is going to be fun for you. Sweet. There you go. Pro tip. I was told that I shouldn't do French because my face doesn't work that way by a French teacher. So I appreciate your service.
Ouch. I cannot roll my R's at all.
That is why I was told to take French. Or not French. To take Spanish. Yeah, exactly. Sweet. But you know what? I believe in you. One day.
Nice.
Show off.
Exactly. 3 long years of Spanish. Only because I could do that.
Oh, that's nice. That's a party tricks. Yay.
Exactly. All right. So next up, it is her first time on the podcast.
Yay.
But she has been listening to the show for nearly all 7 seasons. You've gone to the Waybacks machine.
I have.
So it is Julie Flaherty, everybody. Yay!
Hey,
Look at
everybody.
that. Welcome.
Thanks.
Tell the good people all about yourself.
Oh, gosh. Okay. We don't have that kind of time. We're supposed to be talking about other people. So my name's Julie Flaherty, as you heard. I am actually a local travel agent. So I have tripped my way into the Gals Guide happily.
Yes.
And yes, I've gone way back in the Wayback Machine, all the way back. My favorite episode so far is Douche Canoe.
Douche Canoes.
And if you haven't
That's
listened to it, go back. Go back and listen.
I'm
It's
glad it
totally
holds
worth
up.
It does. It totally holds up. And who would have thought that Douche Canoe would hold up? But it
Right.
does.
Exactly.
But no, so long-time listener, first-time caller, thanks for having me.
I love it. Yes.
Appreciate
Welcome
it.
anytime.
Was that the one where
Trinity?
Trinity was trying to get in the room? It was.
It could have
We
been.
were recording in that room in your house.
It was right around that time, but I don't know. I know it was the Fitzgerald episode. Wasn't it Fitzgerald that I was calling a douche canoe?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the cool part about it is if you turn that into a drinking game, you're drunk by like minute 3.
Oh, perfect. So it's like the Hey Baby of the Austin Powers drinking
or Hi
game.
Bob.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
So I was excited for that. That was exciting.
Nice.
We are sometimes hilarious. I mean, we're over 200 episodes in. We're probably around 250 episodes into now season 7. I was doing the podcast math. We will probably hit episode 300 in April.
Ooh.
Nice.
Right? Exactly.
That's
so
my birthday
we'll
month.
have to have a big old celebration. It'll be fun.
Yay.
But as for me, I am Riru, and I'm the executive director of the Gals Guide Library. And one of the things that I personally love most about this continent that we are visiting, it's where llamas are from.
It is where the
Right?
llamas are from.
Exactly. They're fuzzy. They're good travel partners. They're domesticated from Guanacos 6,000 years ago. This is how deep my geekness goes
The
for.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like how we know that, our domesticated cats came from wild cats. It's that same sort of thing. But what I love most is when they're annoyed, they spit.
Mhm.
Yep.
Watch out. They spit. Yeah.
Just my favorite. So when I get reincarnated, I want to come back as a llama, either the Buddhist venerable or the animal. I'm really not picky about it because I love the llamas.
Choices.
So
What if you're a llama?
I would totally be fine, and I would save my drama for my llama mama.
I would love that right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also have a Peruvian proverb because we've been doing proverbs to
Yes.
kind of lead us in. So I thought I would choose this one for a couple reasons. Number one, it's the one that stuck with me as I was reading the other ones. I'm like, yeah, but that other one was better. It's also October, so it's pumpkin season, and this has pumpkins to it. It's also a very wise proverb as well. So the proverb is, envy for a friend is like the taste of a sour pumpkin.
Wow.
Right? And so the meaning that it says expresses the idea of feeling envious of a friend is unpleasant and unfulfilling. Just as a sour pumpkin has a bitter taste and is not enjoyable, envy can sour friendships and lead to negative feelings. So envy is like a friend, or envy for a friend is like the taste of a sour pumpkin. So without any envy and only love, I'm seeing if Bonnie wants to go first.
Sure.
Yes, there you go. Sweet. Who do you have for us, darling?
I have, and you'll have to forgive my
You took French.
my French and not my Spanish.
Pardon your
Even though
French.
this is, I believe, Portuguese and not Spanish.
Portuguese.
I also do not speak Portuguese.
My horrible American pronunciation. It's Maria, and it's Quiteria.
Ooh,
think.
okay. Yes, I like it.
She was born in 1792
Oh,
in
hey.
Brazil,
Nice.
and she was the eldest daughter. Her mother died when she was 10.
Gotcha.
Her dad remarried like once or twice. She didn't attend school, like formal school.
Yeah.
But learned writing, hunting, and how to use a firearm.
Ooh, I like her.
Ooh.
Which this is going to be like 1800s, so like
Right.
bayonet
Yes.
firearms,
There you go. Takes some time, but is going to kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
like muskets and stuff.
Sweet.
Against her father's wishes in 1822, and those of you doing the math,
Yeah.
that would make her 30.
Okay. All right.
And a
Okay.
grown ass woman.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But father's wishes.
I know, but
Sure.
still, like back in the day, she's a spinster.
yes.
Right.
What do you care what she does?
Exactly. Let her just load her musket in peace. Come on.
She enlisted in the Brazilian army,
Yes.
dressed as a man, and
Ooh.
fought in the Brazilian War of Independence against Portugal.
Look
Wow.
at that.
Wow.
So I saw an article calling her the Brazilian Joan of Arc, and it's like, I think she's more of a Mulan.
Mulan.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
there
like,
you go.
Mulan.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if she had to cut her hair.
She went to her sister, who cut her hair.
There you go.
And
Sweet.
borrowed her brother-in-law's clothes.
Yeah,
And
very
used
Mulan.
his name to enlist in the army.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
It's Mulan.
Yeah, I've seen this
Stolen-
movie.
Stolen stories.
I didn't find anything about why her father or brother
Yeah.
were not joining the army. I don't know if it's
Too
dad's
old. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
I don't know if maybe her sister's husband's also maybe too old.
Right, right.
Or like I don't know.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I don't
fair.
know why
I
she's
mean,
the
wouldn't
only
that
one
have
that's
been weird
got
if they
some...
both showed up? That would have been
Uh,
awkward.
We've got two?
One's junior, one's
Yeah.
senior.
awkward. Yeah.
Yep.
But no, I don't know why she's the only one that's got cojones.
Yeah, I like
amongst
it.
them.
Mm-hmm. See? And you said you didn't
Maybe
speak
she was the
And,
better
uh,
shot.
Right, yeah. I mean, if she'd been practicing.
Her father outed her at some point.
Oh,
I'm guessing
Douche
when,
canoe.
I'm guessing when he realized
it's back.
that she was missing.
Right. Okay. Well,
Like
then
she's
why-
not there.
Yeah.
Where did he think? Like she's just gone, and he's like, okay, for like months, I assume.
Sure. So just
Like,
out
yeah,
her that
Maybe
she
they
might be in
didn't
the
miss her
military.
until all the hunting stopped.
I
Do you know what I
guess.
mean? Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
ran out of food, and then they're like,
The good shot
"Dang,
was
that,
gone."
That was the chick that got us food.
This is
we
true.
needed her.
Now it's convenient.
But she was allowed to continue to fight.
Okay, even though they outed her?
They outed her,
She had to be good.
but she
Okay.
was so good. They let her
Yes.
continue.
Sweet.
I'm assuming they forced her to add a skirt on top of her pants because that's what ladies do.
Oh my god. Yeah, because
The
But it was
illustrations
fine
of her
before.
skirt only goes down to like her knees anyway. Like it looks more like a kilt
Sweet.
kind of a thing.
Right. It's kind of like a red badge of, this one's a lady, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because we put a skirt over her uniform. My
Her
goodness.
father somehow
Yeah.
had her transferred from cannon duty
Oh, okay.
to infantry
Oh,
because
What
he
power does
thought
this man
it was
have?
more ladylike.
What? Okay.
I call foul.
Yeah. Like
So
don't
he
tell
wanted her to
the-
go from the giant phallic thing to
Yeah.
the tiny phallic thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted her to go.
Oh, yeah, he had penis
from
envy.
probably up on a hill, shooting at people from far away.
Right, to up close and personal?
And probably far enough away from gunfire.
Yes.
To being all up in it
He
with
was
like
mad.
muskets and bayonets.
I mean, if she was a really good
children
shot.
looked different back then.
I don't know.
There was no being sent to the corner. It's you're going to the front line, Missy.
I don't know if they thought maybe
you think about what you did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if they thought maybe like her being all up in it, maybe she'd want to leave.
Right. Trying to test her courage or something.
Weirdest timeout ever.
There's so many different reasons that are going through my head right now. All of them going, why?
But she eventually got promoted to lieutenant.
Because she's good. Yeah.
And after the war, she went back to New York. No.
Oh,
no,
okay. Right, exactly.
She went back home and she married guy she knew growing up.
Okay.
And they had one daughter. And she just kind of lived a normal civilian life after that.
Nice.
After her death, there was a military medal was created with her likeness on it. And it's awarded to military and civilians for their contributions to military efforts.
Oh, sweet.
And there's a statue of her in Salvador with her like military skirt uniform.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess typecast means
'Cause
cast.
she's a
I mean,
chick.
memorable means a statue.
We have to remind everyone she was a chick. Yeah.
But it's looking pretty bad. She's got a sword or
cool.
gun or something. She's raising it and it looks pretty good.
That's
Look
really
at that.
cool.
Fierce in a skirt.
Badass.
Ta-da.
Sweet.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's a better story than Teddy Roosevelt ever had.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And his were made up anyway. That's really cool. How did you find her?
I found her on a list, and
Yeah.
I meant to bring this up.
Yeah.
I had such a hard time doing research
Yeah.
for this month because when you type in
South America.
historic South American women,
Mhm.
all I get are a list of
Carolinas.
Latina women,
Oh,
which
okay.
is great.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
when you click
Yes.
on them,
Mhm.
you get
The Caribbean, you get
Selena.
Mexico,
All over,
you get
yeah.
yes.
no. I was getting Selena
Oh.
and Sotomayor,
Mhm.
and
Right.
I'm like,
Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
they're American.
Yeah,
They're
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
United States Americans.
Right.
Not
Yes.
South Americans. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is why you can't just type things into Google.
Exactly.
You need library.
Right.
Yes. Exactly.
So I had to keep digging. I was like, this is not the
Yeah.
right overlap of what South
Information.
American is.
I kept
so then
getting.
I tried to do like Brazilian women.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
Peruvian
Yeah,
women. And
right.
like,
exactly,
that was
yeah.
still like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the struggle was real.
Yeah. And it was unneededly so.
It was dumb.
seems systematically that it was that way. I kept getting the American South.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, when I typed in South American, no, you meant Americans in the South. And it's like, I did not.
mm.
Every
But I
list
did
I
it.
had, it had Rita Moreno,
She's Puerto Rican.
which I love
Yeah.
her.
Yes. Oh,
but-
absolutely. EGOT winner. Yeah.
And she's fantastic. And
Yes.
she's got a history, but not even close. And Selena was on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Just the not the continent we are focusing on.
Mhm.
I had to call a very smart librarian friend of mine and say, send me a list of 5 people that clearly Google never wants me to look at.
Right,
So-
exactly. Yes. No, very, very smart.
Yeah.
You know, I have been kind of researching for the last couple of weeks, and only today did I come across Shakira for the first time. She's Colombian.
Yeah.
That is in the... She didn't, like, any South American women to know,
Right.
popular celebrity. Like, she was not coming up until today. My youngest went, but those hips don't lie. And I went, hold on a second.
Colombian.
So,
I
yeah.
mean, mine
Yeah.
lie all the time.
Mhm.
They say I can sit on a floor. That's a lie.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they like quite a bit.
One of the
Yeah.
lists that had like
You can walk.
50, and I was like, surely they're in this list, but then they're also
Yeah.
the other realm of when you get into researching women. Like I try to use historic instead of famous.
Yes, yes.
Because it'll all be
Yeah, I'll flip it. Yeah.
actresses and singers, and
Right.
I'm like, well, yeah,
But, like,
they're famous.
historical,
but,
like, can we go
get
back?
out of the entertainment realm here?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. hmm Give me some Wayback Machines.
Mhm.
Give me some revolutionaries who wore a skirt and went into battle.
Mhm.
Which, badass.
Exactly. Right? Yep. This is very true. Well, we will try to change it the best we can while bringing some amazing South American ladies
Ta-da!
to view all month long, which is fantastic. Well, did you want me to wrap it up, Target?
Go for it.
Sweet. All right. Well, that wraps us up for this week. Join us next week as another South American gal is picked to share as the Gals Guide podcast continues. Thanks for listening. Want to learn about more women of history? Gals Guide opened a unique women's history lending library. Come visit and explore our collection. Learn more at galsguide.org. Thanks for listening.